It's been such a cold day. I'm really not used. It gets me every time. Every year in Miami, this gets me, that the temperatures just plummet. There's no gradual decline of temperatures. It just goes like, 75, 75, 75, 50. It's just that it doesn't gradually get colder. And it catches me out every year. And I'm still wearing shorts and flip-flops and all, and then, where long trousers would have been more appropriate. I wanted to talk a little bit about these new 3D live streams, or what I'd like to call 3D Shenanigans Season 2 and onwards. And it's essentially a trick that I've heard William Cheer mention on his development streams of Manifold Garden. And he said that it helped him get stuff done that he would have otherwise not done or put off, or so basically things that don't get done. And it's interesting. I thought I'd try that, and it's only 2 streams in. First of all, I really like the format. I really like the casual atmosphere that I don't really know what's going to happen, and we just go sit there and spend some time together. And at the same time, it's a very productive way of working. So after only 2 episodes, I've noticed that there's a lot of detail in the title sequence there for Jay's Place, the title sequence, Jay Place, the title sequence, that there's a lot of detail in there that I think I would have otherwise maybe not done. And it was also part due to community involvement, so I really appreciate that. That was very nice. And yes, I mean, all I can say, it's working really well for me. It's very casual, it's unplanned, and I'm looking forward to doing more projects like that. Maybe even and including things that are not necessarily 3D related. I mean, 3D, yes, for sure. DAZ and Blender, absolutely, if there is a project that I need to do. But also more technical things, like one of the things we discussed on the Discord server is the Sheepit render farm, this open source rendering thing. And it's not something I've tried out, but I'm interested in exploring it and just seeing how it works. And it's those types of things as well. I mean, they're still kind of project related, or my project related, but there's always things that need to be done, and some of them can be fun if we just make them fun. So yes, that's just a little bit of feedback there on the new 3D live streams. Let me know what you think. If they are working for you, then hey, that's hey presto, that's hey awesome. And it's just a casual way of hanging out and getting something done at the same time. Yes, as I said, inspired by William Cheer and his development streams, and what he said, that how he described what this did to his productivity, but also by other people. I mean, there's people, especially on Twitch, who literally stream anything and everything, and it's not just about video games. I suppose video games have made the whole streaming format popular, but I recently came across somebody called the Pen Addict on Twitch. And I thought that was kind of interesting, that he's writing newsletters in front of an audience. And it's something that's usually a very kind of lone task. And you just have to sit down and do something, like, write a newsletter. And the interesting thing is that not only did he already have an audience of about 30 people chipping in, it was also the process of looking at, well, how do you do that? Kind of what I want to explore in my interviews there as well. How do you do that? What tools do you use? And how do you motivate yourself? And how, all these things, like, how do you write a newsletter? I mean, I know how I write a newsletter. I don't, but I used to for a while there, and I always found it extremely tedious. But those people who do find the marketing potential very helpful. I never pursued it because I'm really not into marketing. I don't want to bombard people with emails they'd rather not get, so I just don't do that. But the idea, and I suppose the principle, that's my point, is very interesting, that you've got to do something at your desk anyway. You might as well do it together with chums. It's like sitting at the coffee shop table and doing something, and people joining you every once in a while. And I'm thinking, if that sort of format works, then that's great. So let's keep it up. And schedule-wise, yes, I have to work this around my work schedule. but I'll try to do it as often as possible, maybe even at random times, like in the morning before I go to work, if there is something I need to do. There's always pre-recorded feeds. If you can't catch them live, then you can always do that. If you have nothing better to do, you can watch the pre-records, or of course, drop by the live stream. So they're always being announced on Twitter and on my Facebook page and on the Discord thing. So that's where you get the notifications for when I'm going live. So there we go, new format, success already.